and welcome back to my channel. I am Shanetta Jameer and I am your image consultant and designer. Let me talk to you really quickly because I'm also your friend in life. I'm your friend in wealth building. I am your friend in so many different areas of just being me. The person who loves makeup, the person who is an enthusiast of Pinterest, the person who loves sports and gaming and girly girl things and even building cars. I was inspired by a video by Elyse that she just uploaded, and it's so amazing. If you don't know Elyse, she is just an awesome YouTuber. I'll link her video so you can of course get in touch with her channel and follow, subscribe as well if you want to. And this is a plug within a plug within a plug, because Elyse, she brought up a YouTube channel that inspires her with, you know, breaking out of the mold of being anxious, just anxiety and depression, and it's a channel that distracts her from things that may get her down. And I've seen her talk about them, you know, and it's you gotta watch the video. I don't want to give it away, but I've seen her talk about them, and I followed them a while back because of her, because she kept mentioning them in videos, and I was like, well, let me follow them too. And it's entertaining, it's funny, their channel. And so this is that surprise plug. I'm gonna let you check out her video so you can find out who it is too. And she is like that for me as well. Like I feel like whenever I become a mother, and she is, whenever I become a mother, that I'm just gonna fall so in love with my daughter or son, and I'm going to just, you know, just, it's gonna change my life. It's gonna change my life for the better. And I'm just so excited for her, and I love watching her channel for her experience. She reminds me a lot of myself. It's just the fact, you know, she's a mother, but she's very creative. She went to design school, you know, for fashion. She's into makeup, she's into hair, she's into, you know, all these different types of creative things. And, you know, she's from the South. She's from Texas, and, you know, I just relate to her so much and her interests and, you know, the things she's not interested in. I mean, we just have a lot in common, and it's very inspiring to see that. And she talked about the way YouTube is going and what people are saying and what she agrees with, and, you know, just that hope that she is a friend, you know, like a virtual friend. She is someone that you can talk to in a sense of like through the camera, through the video, through watching a pre-recorded video and watching her even live at times, that you feel like you could speak back to her and relate. And I do. She has this, like, we're here quality. And I know some people watch YouTube for a big sister, for a big brother, for a mentor, for guidance. Some more people I like to listen to. There are so many, but I mean, for my motivational people out there who want someone to help push and drive and needs that voice, Les Brown is just like one of the king of kings of, you know, motivational speaking and channeling your mind. And I know Tony Robbins and all kinds of people, Tim Ferriss, Dave Ramsey. I know Dr. Boyce Watkins. So many people have probably been influenced by this incredible man, Zig Zigler. I mean, just that type of substance that you need, that you may have been lacking in your life, and or maybe you can't afford to go to all these speaking engagements. Like a lot of these people's books, a lot of this stuff it's just recycled material from like the best of the best, and it's not just recycled and spilled out again. It's processed through someone who has relatable information, relatable lives, relatable circumstances that they have gone through, and then it touches different people. And I think that's what, you know, inspired Raven, you know, to be able to talk about, you know, that influence inspiring her, and I can talk about how she inspires me, and then so forth and so forth. another, and then that brings me to why I started watching YouTube. I started watching YouTube, you know, right after high school. I'm going to college, little itty bitty, size small, back in the day, story little note. I felt like I was an ugly duckling in high school. No one wanted to date me because I was seen as like a little sister. You know, I wasn't overly developed. I wasn't developed. I wasn't what the guys at my school were interested in, but thank God, because, you know, the glow up was real, and I'm glad I wasn't introduced to stuff like that early on, you know. Won't dibble dabble into that stuff. But anyways, someone out there can relate to me as not being, you know, feeling like they were pretty enough or whatever enough, or even popular enough, and not seen in this type of light, but only this light. And the sad thing about it is some people, how they're seen, they don't even see that as a light at all. So I had confidence in myself, but the glow up got real when I went to college. So I'm just letting you know right now. But my sister is autistic, and my parents are way older than I am, and they're just old school, son. Old school. I got some old school raising, and because of my sister's autism, she was at a level where she really couldn't, you know, discuss, you know, the normal sister type of conversations that you would hope to get from a big sister, to be able to tell you about boys and school and life and jobs and, you know, what outfit is appropriate for this, you know. So I had to find my own style. I had to find my own way of just finding my niche and my crowd and my friends and my personality myself. And YouTube, I found Missy Lynn. She was the first YouTuber that I subscribed to people, but she was like the first one that I was like being faithful to watching her videos. I wanted to find someone who had big eyes that I could relate to. Oh, y'all, I'm so sorry. When I just literally watched Raven's video, so I was eating Zaxby's and I pulled out my stuff and I was like, I'm about to pull out my camera and talk. So I was eating Zaxby's. This is how dope the video was to me. So I started watching Missy Lynn, and I didn't find the person with the big eyes for makeup that I wanted to find, but when I found Missy Lynn, she had the same skin tone of what I thought, you know, maybe, you know, just watching the video, there's lighting and stuff, but I thought her skin tone was close to mine. And remember, you know, this is, okay, maybe 2008, 2009, starting college or preparing for college, you know, 17. No idea what to do with makeup at 17. It's different now, right? Kids are starting really young with makeup, and they're past the little, you know, Rose Art crayon box type of makeup palettes. This is like legit real deal. You got the crimson, you got the burnt orange, you got the rust. It's different shades, different levels to makeup now. But back then, if you went into the drugstore, you were only going to see pasty white to, you know, a beige, off-white, you know, those types of colors for your skin tone. I was like, what? You know, so I wasn't into makeup. The glow up was not real yet. So when I found her, she was like, okay, well, this product is online. This product is at Walmart, you know, not just the drugstore, not just Dollar General. Then the drugstores, sometime after that, 2010, 11, you know, they started coming out with more colors and more products in different types of stores that will be where a country girl like me could go and actually get them, and not just where I have to make a 2-hour, 1-hour commute to a mall. Again, this is years back. So I just would love it if my favorite YouTubers would just go back. I mean, I got so many different. Shameless Maya, who went through a divorce and you know, just so many hard times living in New York, and then decided to cut her hair off and go here. You know, Raven Elyse, like, she just herself, man, like, it's just her change. You go back and watch her videos, and then her transition into motherhood, like, it's just so beautiful bronze goddess. Oh my gosh, her big sister talks. She doesn't call them big sister talks, she calls them strawberry letters and giving advice and everything, but she became an author and she does these retreats. That stuff meant so much to me because what I got from her content was a big sister. What I got from Missy Lynn was a big sister. What I got from Raven Elyse, you know, I think we're close in age. I may even be older than her. No, she's like 20. I'm older than her. But anyways, we bound. We're here. So it's like, then you've got that friend. So that's what she's talking about with the power of YouTube. So again, check it out. And there's so many other people. Again, like I said, the other people I was talking about, Zig Zigler, Les Brown, those videos, inspirationals, E.T., you know, Eric Thomas. It's just such powerful stuff. Boyce Watkins, you know, with, you know, more geared towards, you know, our culture and what we can do more as a people. There's so many influencers out there. It's so important. Another thing that Raven addressed in her video was kind of like, you know, she thought that her interest, you know, in these guys would be a little weird because they were a little weird. And I know the influence that she's talking about might not be liked by everyone who watches her video, but somebody is going to subscribe to their channel and be like, this is so me. And Raven's video made me feel like this is so me. And I hope that my channel makes you feel like this is so me. She is, you know, someone I've seen transition into her own, where she was the DIY person. She was the fashion, you know, really taking time with these really detailed and cool fashion videos. But she likes all those things. She likes makeup. She likes hair. She likes shopping at Target. Like me. She likes cooking. You know, Raven's Ratchet Kitchen was hilarious. But yeah, she loves all of these things. And it's like some people try to make YouTube such a job, such a niche, such a career, such a thing. And it's like, this is a place where we can give our testimonies. This is a place where we don't know if we're someone's big sister, big brother. I see 13 and 12-year-olds on people's YouTubes commenting saying, you are a dad, you are a mom, you are a mother. Like, you guys, it is real, the influence, the impact that you have. And if you're out there being unhappy doing content that you're just not happy with, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Another thing is, I know this is getting a little long, but bear with me. This is the truth. This is the truth right here. Okay, so I used to play The Sims. I love video games. The reason why I started playing The Sims back in the day was because, and this was before college, this was because I let The Sims go. Like, last Sims I had played was like Sims 2, and then I had got Sims 3 on console and I didn't like it, you know. But I had Sims 2 on the computer, excuse me, The Sims 2, and I could make a house that I've always wanted. And my family, we used to always have to move around. We had a hard time having a house of our own. We lived at houses that belonged to other people, you know, renting, private renters, and whatever the situation was. And it took us a really long time. When I went to college, that's when my father had, you know, he was able to afford to buy me and my family a home, a house. Like, it's like, oh, we can stay here as long as we want to. But at those times we were always moving with The Sims, I was able to make a house. I was able to make cool things with my creativity, you know, that people now for filmmaking spend thousands and thousands of dollars for these type of softwares and 3D design for something that I could play around with in The Sims, you know, for $40. And that meant a lot to me at the time. And it really, like, this past year, I saw Sims 4 on console, and I've been seeing all these creative mods and creations, custom content, gameplay. They make games within the games now. Like, they create challenges for you to do with the game, And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is a whole new world, this is a whole new thing. And I thought it would be weird to start liking The Sims again because of that. But again, just like how Raven has her influence and I may have my influence, I love YouTube for the platform that it gives people a voice. You know, it gives people comfort. It gives people, if they want to be gamers, they can be gamers. If they want to be cooks, they can be cooks. If they want to show people how to open up toys and play with them and be creative, DIY, traveling the world, it is just a big, huge thing. And I just feel like I can be myself. And I had a brother who passed away this past September, and he passed tragically. It was just suddenly, you know, just out of the blue, out of nowhere. And if anyone looks at my previous videos where I talked about how the year before that my mother had a stroke, and you know, again, you mentioned me here, my sister has autism. That's a lot. That is a lot, but I feel so blessed and honored to still be here, still be doing well, still doing good, you know, and being positive that things are going to get better and greater. And I need to continue to just talk about life and share things with you guys. And you see that I love different types of things. You can look at my videos: design, art, wealth strategy, so much, makeup enthusiast. Like I love it. I love it. And it's me. I went away from just always giving like graphic design tips and all that kind of stuff, because I started with a passion for helping not only just women, but anybody who's going through a lot. So there's so much to spur. This was a ton, but I know there's so much to spur from this. So anyone who can connect with me, oh my gosh, Ty, who does the boxes, the, what do you call it, unboxings of, oh my gosh, he is country and so cool. Like I relate to him because he had this country accent. He was talking about technology, and it's so funny because country people, we get like this huge stigma that we're just saying country, and we just, you know, got a piece of straw in our mouth, and we just don't know nothing that's going on in the world. We just always got farms and horses like literally in our backyard. That may be true in some cases. There's nothing wrong with that. And Roberto Blake, of course, because he spoke to me leaving a corporate job, corporate position, and pursuing my passion. He knew how it was to be designing for other people, for corporations. And you guys, you see what Raven done did. You see what Raven done started. You see what she done did. But thank you again so much for watching my video. I can't wait to talk to you in the next one. And again, I hope that I can be your friend too. Bye.